Hello, this is Nick with Zakos Realty. I'm a real estate agent here in Sarasota. In this video, I'd like to highlight the community of Osprey and include information on the current real estate market, some of the different neighborhoods, fun facts, and the history of the community. So let's dive in. Osprey is just south of Sarasota and is in unincorporated Sarasota County. Located right on Little Sarasota Bay, this is a small but diverse community of just over 6,000 residents where you can find anything from multi-million-dollar estates on the water to mobile home parks, some great established developments, and even some new builds as well. This area used to be a transitional neighborhood between Sarasota and Venice, but over the years has become more established with businesses moving in and some great little neighborhoods as well. I think Osprey can be overshadowed at times being between Siesta Key and Venice, but the community has so much to offer, including historic Spanish Point, fantastic local restaurants, and great public parks to enjoy as well. So let's dive into what separates Osprey from other areas. Probably the most well-known place of interest in Osprey is historic Spanish Point. Located right off of 41 on Sarasota Bay, this is a museum and environmental complex with history that dates back about 5,000 years. Visitors can visit the grounds 7 days a week, exploring the gardens, touring historic houses and chapel, and experiencing a window into the past of what life was like in Florida prior to settlers. Fun fact, this is actually the only museum exhibition built entirely inside a prehistoric shell mound. If you haven't visited Spanish Point, I would highly recommend it. You won't be disappointed. The commercial district along 41 in Osprey has been growing throughout the years. Since the community was probably viewed as more of a pass-through between Sarasota and Venice for many years, it was tough for businesses to really establish themselves here. But that's changed in recent years, and now there are a number of local restaurants and businesses that have seemed to really plant their roots here. Some of my favorites are Max's Table, which is one of the more established restaurants in the area, having opened in 2016. They have great breakfast and brunch options. There's Clever Monkey. It's a great craft grill that's chef run. We love going here to watch football on the weekends, and their food is fantastic. Mad Mo's is another great place to watch the games. They have a great menu and a nice outdoor patio. The Point is another great restaurant. It's right on the water with some really good seafood options. They have an adjoining tiki bar as well that's really fun. One of our favorite areas to visit in Osprey is Blackburn Point Park. Heading towards Casey Key, Blackburn Point spans 15 acres from the mainland to the Key. A really cool feature here is the old school swing bridge that's still operational. You'll also find a kayak launch, boat ramp, hiking trails, and a fishing pier here. There are also a couple great restaurants here. There's Deep Lagoon Seafood and Oyster House that was a newly built, and Casey Key Fish House, which has a great tiki bar as well. Another great park in Osprey is Oscar Scherer State Park. Located between 75 and 41, this is one of the hidden gems in Southwest Florida with over 1,300 acres of wildlife and recreational activities to enjoy. At the state park, there is always something to do, whether it's hiking, fishing, canoeing, picnicking, or camping. There's activities for people of all ages. There are also over 15 miles of trails here, making it a very popular destination for bikers and walkers. The park will also have events and programs they put on like bird walks, art classes, and educational tours as well. Looking at the educational opportunities and schools in Osprey, you're located in the Sarasota County School District, which is one of the best public school systems in the state. Osprey is actually home to Pineview School, which is a school for grades 2 through 12 for the gifted that it is public, but students have to test into. The Pineview School has been ranked as the #1 school in Florida, the #1 elementary school in the United States, and is a top 10 magnet school in the country as well. Moving on to the real estate opportunities in Osprey, looking at the current real estate market as of October 2022, the median sold price in Osprey was just over $1 million, but there are homes available at just about any price point. So let's take a look at a few of the neighborhoods and some of the best places to live in Osprey. Starting on the north end of Osprey, one of the most well-known neighborhoods in this area is the Oaks Club. Located on both sides of 41, the Oaks Club is a country club community that has 3 different neighborhoods. Those are Oaks Bayside, the Preserve, and Oaks Club side. The Bayside neighborhood, as you may guess, is right on the water and offers its residents beautiful views of Sarasota Bay. There are over 100 single-family homes at Bayside, most of which are beautiful multi-million-dollar mansions. The Preserve is also located on the west side of 41. Here you can find single-family homes, villas, and mid-rise condos where residents enjoy maintenance-free living and great views of the wooded nature preserve. Oaks Clubside is across the street from the others and is located near both golf courses. Here there are over 360 single-family homes, most of which are signature design or custom built, all with luxury finishes and views of either the golf courses, ponds, or preserves. Residents of the Oaks Club are required to purchase either a golf or a social membership, so the monthly fees here are going to vary depending on the membership and which neighborhood you're in. Single-family homes here will start in the 800s and condos usually start in the mid-600s. Just south of the Oaks and Osprey are a few great little neighborhoods that offer pretty good value for being right on the bay. Between Spanish Point and Bay Street, there are a few blocks with some really nice properties. Recently, houses here have sold anywhere from $380,000 up to $1 million. And currently there's a beautiful Key West style house for sale that's just under $750,000. There are also a few really nice condo complexes in this area, including Bay Point Vista and Hidden Bay. Both of these offer waterfront living and luxury spacious condos with resort style amenities. Condos here will start around $500,000 and can go upwards of $900,000. Another great little neighborhood in Osprey I'd like to highlight is Rivendell. Located on the western border of Oscar Shares State Park, just east of 41, Rivendell is made up of over 400 acres of preserves, parks, lakes, single-family homes, and maintenance-free homes. There are two main communities here, the Cottages and the Woodlands. The Cottages offer maintenance-free properties that start in the high 500s, while the Woodlands has single-family homes with many different floor plan options that typically start in the mid 700s. There's actually a walkway from the community over to the Pineview School, so for residents with kids attending the school, Rivendell is the ideal place to be. Moving west towards the bay, there's a community of condos that I think offers some pretty good value, one of the best values in Osprey. The Pine Run condominiums are located on Blackburn Point Road, just west of 41 and less than a half mile from the water. There are 147 low-rise condo units here with 1, 2, and 3 bedroom layouts, all built in the 70s and 80s. Pine Run offers great amenities to its residents with 2 pools, 4 tennis courts, and a clubhouse as well. I love the value of these condos with prices typically between $200,000 and $350,000. The final neighborhood in Osprey I'd like to highlight today is South Bay. The South Bay Yacht and Racquet Club is an established waterfront community just south of Blackburn Point Road with over 350 custom homes. The residents here enjoy great amenities as they have a newly renovated clubhouse with a pool, a gym, sports courts, parks, walking trails, and a waterfront park as well. What sets this neighborhood apart from others is the deepwater marina with over 170 boat slips for property owners, making this the perfect neighborhood for boaters. Homes here are typically in the $800,000 to $1.3 million range. So that is our general overview of Osprey. As I said before, I think this area has been overlooked in the past, but it's developing into one of the best kept secrets in the Sarasota area. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We only covered a few of the neighborhoods here, but please feel free to reach out if you'd like any other additional information on Osprey or the surrounding areas. Again, this is Nick with Zachos Realty. Thank you.